Okay, welcome guys to the next Blender tutorial. So today we're going to be making a little charm. So what I'm going to begin with is go ahead and delete the default cube, and I'm going to go ahead and change the render engine from Eevee to cycles. We'll start with add mesh, and we'll go to you can use a UV sphere for this or an ico sphere, it's up to you. I'm going to go with the UV sphere for my one. Let's go ahead and press G. Just go ahead and bring this up. Sorry, I forgot the screencast keys. Alright, so we've got the screencast keys right here. So we're going to go ahead and add in a circle. Let's go with G and bring this up. Now you can go 7 to heaven with this one if you want to. S for scale. And we're going to go ahead and go for edit mode. We'll go with E for extrude. Click, leave it where it is. S for scale, so you're making kind of like this nice little ring around the outside. A to select everything, and then we're going to go E for extrude again. And what we can do at this point, since we've got this nice little ring going around the outside, let's go ahead and go to object mode, add, we'll go with cylinder, G to bring this up, R for rotate at 90 degrees. Let's go for S for scale. And then we'll go ahead and just elongate this along the axes, so we've got something like this. If I go into X-ray mode, you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. So let's press G and move this down to where we need it to be. It's just going to be right there. Now I'm going to go ahead and rotate this ring. So let's go R. Rotate this just slightly, just kind of make it kind of cool. And take off your X-ray mode. You can go ahead and just amend the ring if you want to, and just scale this outwards, just make it a little bit bigger. We're going to go right click shade smooth on the ring and the centerpiece right here. So we're going to need a cube on top, so let's go with G. S for scale, bring this down. S for scale, bring this across, and just bring this up just ever so slightly. This is going to be where the chain links to the charm. So we could do this from here. Excuse me. What I'm going to do, let's go ahead and duplicate this UV sphere right here. Let's go with Shift D. Bring this up. We'll go for side view. So you want to go with 1. I believe it is for side view. Yeah, okay, so let's go to edit mode. Go ahead with your X-ray, and you want to go ahead and select faces just about here. Press delete, faces. We'll press A to select everything, E for extrude, bring this down, and then S for scale just to bring this in just a little bit. Let's go object mode again and take off that X-ray. We'll go ahead and scale this smooth. Yeah, just right click shade smooth. Let's press G, bring this down, and we'll place this and sit and fit this on top just here. So this will be where everything kind of joins together. If you don't like this amount of space, you can go ahead, press 1, and you can go ahead and reduce that. So we can just press S for scale. Just bring this down a little bit, press G, bring it up. And then S for scale again, just to bring this down to where we need it. As such. Just going to move this up so slightly and scale it down. Okay, so once we've got this, we can go ahead and make the chain. So if we go ahead and add in a torus, let's go with G, bring this up. S for scale, bring this down. R for rotate at 90 degrees. And we can make this one circular. So let's go with S to scale this down again. G to bring this down. You're going to want to just fill the edges right here. So S for scale and just come in here. Right click shade smooth. We'll take this. We'll press Shift D. Bring this up. And then rotate this by 90. Make sure that it sits and fits together. We'll go S for scale, just to bring this up to make a nice little loop. G to bring this up again. You can go S for scale and scale this down just a little bit if you wanted a nice tight chain. Just here. And let's go ahead and we'll take this, we'll go Shift D again, bring this up. And then all you want to do is just go ahead and rotate this round. So alpha rotates and 90 degrees. G to bring this up. And all we're going to do is take these two loops that we've just made, hold Shift, press D, click, and then we're going to go Shift D, bring this up to the next piece right here. You go ahead, let's get that one off there. Let's go ahead and go Shift D again for the pendant, and then go Shift D again for the pendant. So with this material right here, we're going to want gold. So as long as you have changed your render engine to cycles, we should be all cool with this. So let's go with new material right here. We'll go with gold. You're going to want to make kind of a yellowy metallic. So switch out your principal BSDF for your, let's see, metallic BSDF. Go with kind of like a gold, kind of orange kind of colour. Take down the roughness. You could go ahead and go to viewport shading right here and just change this out. So now we need to make every single one of these the same material. So just go down to the drop down under Torus and materials and just click gold on every single one. So we're just going to go down the chain right here. Just make sure that all of these are checked into gold. As such. Okay, and once you get to the hook part right here, we're going to make this base right here gold, so that it matches this block right here gold, and the little hook on is gold right there. So the next thing that we're going to do is all of this must be glass. So I believe the default material that we have right here, if we change this to glass, switch out the principal BSDF on the surface to glass BSDF. Should have something like this. We'll turn down the roughness all the way. And then we're going to go ahead and place the glass material on both the little pipe going straight through and the ring around the outside. As such. So once we've rendered this, we should have something like this. This kind of like nice little orb kind of thing. You can go ahead and just change the tone a little bit if you wanted it to like blue or pink or turquoise, whatever you'd like, really. Kind of, I'm going to have like a kind of turquoise kind of colour. Let's go ahead and add in a plane underneath. I just press S for scale just to bring that out a little bit more. And then we can bring this up if you wanted to. Just to pop that colour a little bit more. And what I'm going to do is add a background. So, let's go with edit mode. I'll bring this face, or at least this edge right here, just down a little bit, press G, and then press E for extrude upwards. So now we can kind of put our camera just about here, so we can go with, let's go to object mode. We want to go to view, align view, and then camera to view. Maybe just place it just about here, so it's just off a little bit. And then we have this nice little globe pendant right here. We've got a light, so let's go with G and just bring this up just ever so slightly. And then across just ever so slightly as well. I'm going to go ahead and just amend the tone to this. Just kind of pop those colours a little bit more. I think that'd do. And then just increase that exposure just ever so slightly. So now you've got this nice little pendant going on. Yeah, just a nice little build for today. I will see you in the next tutorial. Thank you for watching if you've got this far. Bye.